everyone. So today's task is related to variadic functions. These are the functions which take a variable number of arguments. In C programming, variadic function will contribute to the flexibility of the program that you are developing. So in other languages, we have some concept called as variable arguments. That means what? Here, whenever we are writing the function definition, for example, sum is there. Here you see there are three dots they have given. It says that variable arguments. That means after the count, we don't know how many arguments are there. You can give any argument. So this variable argument function, it is implemented in Excel software. An example I'll show you here. Equal to sum I'll write. See, if I'm writing only sum 2 comma 3, it is giving answer. Equal to sum, this time I'll give 3 number, then also it is working. Now again I'll give 4, 5 arguments, then also it is working. That means one function working for any number of argument. This is called as variable argument. In C language also, in stdarg.h, we have some functions which will help you to handle this variadic functions. So where here you see in this HackerRank program, here the one function they have given test implementation. Our task is to write sum, min, max now. But here let us see what they have written is they have taken integer array of 3 elements and they are accepting random elements for element of 0, element of 1, element of 2, right? And after that, here you can see that some function is being called by supplying 3. 3 means what? They are sending count. That 3 will be copied into this count saying that they are sending the 3 argument. That means they are sending the 3 argument. It is not that they have to send only 3. If the array is of 100, it may come 100, right? So here our task is to prepare the function, write the definition for the function sum, where it has to calculate the sum of all the arguments supplied here in the variable argument place, and we have to return the result, right? So for that, what we have to do is here, we have to go for we have to go for we have to create one function called as VA list type variable. VA underscore list space ARGS will write. We are creating one variable of type variable list, right? And then what shall we do is we need one variable here int sum equal to 0 because we are calculating the sum. After that, we have to indicate one more function by calling VA start in the bracket, right? In the bracket, we need to write the variable in ARGS, and here the parameter is what? Count. Count is indicating how many number of arguments they have given. So that means what? Variable arguments accessing is started. Then I'm going to write for loop. Then int I is equal to 0. I is less than count I plus plus, so that I can access all of the arguments. Right. So where in all of the arguments, what I do? Sum equal to sum plus. Right. Sum equal to sum plus. To access the argument VA ARG. VA ERG function is there, wherein this ERG function is used to access one element at a time from the variadic function, that is variable arguments. In that triple dot, we don't know how many values are there. We have to access one by one. The argument to be accessed, it is in the VARGS and it is of data type int here, right? Then semicolon, and after that, what do you do? Return sum you do. So that function is completed. Now in the same way, what we do, I'll copy the same thing. Again, I have to create one variable list argument. And now I don't require sum here because I'm finding out the minimum element from this. And what I'm doing is, after declaring the minimum element, so after saying this VA start accessing the variable argument, I'll say min equal to, right? Min equal to, I have to access one argument, right? So that argument can be accessed like this, VA underscore ARG in the bracket ARGS int we have to do. Right. So first argument, first element in those variable arguments, it will get copied into min, and that is considered as the present minimum number. So now I'm going to start from the second element because first element is already accessed over there. And here, what I do is I'll store this second value. Again, if when I write VA argument, ERGS command means one more element will be extracted. That second element, I'm storing it into X, and that X, I'm checking is X is less than min. Is X means what? Next element. That element, if it is lesser than min, then in the min I should get X. And after that, here we have to return the min. Similarly, similar to this, just we have to replace min with max and lesser than sign with greater than sign. So what we do is we will say control H, min with max, right? Or I'll change it manually better. Max. And then here also storing the first element as a present maximum. And here, if the X value is greater than the value present in the max, then assign that X to the max and return the max. So let us check the solution of this, whether it will work or not. Let's just submit the code and see. So it is checking for all the test cases and saying success. Okay. So now I'll move to the next challenge. Thank you, everyone. So kindly share, comment, and like our video to support our channel. Thank you.